1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't even cry because I didn't believe it was real. And I've been dealing with it every day of my life. Just seeing my mama lay there and not coming back home with me.
I just want to go back. I'm so disappointed about the central air situation.
And it just progressively got worse.
I'm so overwhelmed. Stop shoving through like that. What's gonna happen when you guys aren't here? What's gonna happen when you leave? Why did I come home? Why did they want me out of there so bad?
That was quite the revelation. Cillas expresses concern about his emotional eating habits as he heads to therapy, emphasizing the urgency of addressing his issues before they worsen. He acknowledges the link between his emotional eating and his past weight gain, showing a willingness to engage with the therapy process openly. His therapist stresses the importance of confronting emotional challenges to prevent further detrimental behaviors. Just when you think it's intense, the next moment takes it a step further.
Right now, I'm headed to a therapy session that Dr. Now wants me to have.
Sir. Oh, here we go.
He says I'm going back to my emotional eating and that I need to start the process of dealing with that before it gets worse. And I can see what he's saying about that. Like Dr. Now said, I would have never got to over 700 pounds if I didn't have an eating disorder. So I'm trying not to close myself off, and I'm going into this with an open mind.
What a deep dive into personal struggles. In his therapy session, Cillas discusses the lack of a father-son bond with his stepfather, despite having his basic needs met. He expresses a desire for his stepchildren to never feel unloved or uncared for, contrasting his own upbringing. This conversation highlights his ongoing struggle with family dynamics and his efforts to be a better parent than he experienced. The upcoming segment adds even more layers to his emotional journey.
Now, Cillas, I'm hearing you say that your stepfather didn't make an active effort to bond with you and form a father-son relationship.
You know, he, as far as taking care of me, providing, like that was there. I never was ever without or hungry or anything like that. You know what I mean? But as far as like a bond, like a father and son should have, there was never any of that. Like I am my mother's child.
Can you believe the courage it takes to open up like that? Cillas shares with his therapist that he and his stepfather now have a superficial relationship, avoiding deep topics. He is encouraged to use his newfound voice to express his past feelings, which can potentially transform his current relationships. This therapy session serves as a pivotal moment for Cillas, pushing him to communicate openly and possibly mend strained relationships. What comes next might just tug at your heartstrings.
Cillas, what's your current relationship like with your mom and your stepdad today?
Me and my stepdad, we talk and I don't bring anything up. Like you couldn't ask my mom about anything that I've told you today because she wouldn't know.
So this is definitely the opportunity for a new beginning, because now that you've found your voice and you can express how you've always felt, you really allow the people around you an opportunity to be aware and do differently.
This is a heartwarming turn of events. Feeling empowered after therapy, Cillas is optimistic about his progress and acknowledges the emotional but positive nature of his session. He looks forward to applying the insights gained from therapy to his life, specifically how he can improve interactions with his family. His mother's upcoming visit is seen as an opportunity to address unresolved issues from his childhood. The anticipation builds as we move to the next clips.
Well, thank you for being here, Cillas. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
I feel that was really good for me. It was emotional, but I feel like it was in a good way. And I think Lola gave me a lot of things to think about and consider, especially with the homework. So I know what I need to do to take my next step.
This next part is truly moving. Cillas prepares for a difficult conversation with his mother about his feelings of exclusion from the family after she remarried. He recounts feeling sidelined in favor of his siblings and struggles with these unresolved emotions. This candid conversation aims to foster understanding and healing between him and his mother, highlighting his journey towards emotional wellness. Get ready, because the conversation takes an even deeper dive next.
After my therapy appointment with Lola a few weeks ago, I called my mom and asked her to come down here to visit me. So she's spending time with me that I've really enjoyed. But my goal is to talk to her about some stuff from my childhood while she's here. And I know it's not going to be easy for me.
Just when you think he's achieved so much, Cillas reflects on the progress made in therapy and his skin removal surgery, noting the physical and emotional improvements in his life. He feels proud of his achievements and is encouraged by his doctor's support, emphasizing the significant weight loss he's managed to maintain. This moment underscores his commitment to continuing his health journey. Keep watching. The next part is even more inspiring.
Now we got a nurse in here. Jessica's gonna help us with this. All right. Oh, look like he's feeling good. I'm very proud of Cillas. He has worked hard over the last year and a half and come a long way because of that. He only has around 80 pounds to lose to get to his target weight.
As we approach a milestone, Cillas nears his target weight. He feels a sense of accomplishment and readiness to pursue personal goals, including marriage. His doctor's praise reinforces his success, marking a critical milestone in his weight loss journey. This consultation offers hope and motivation for Cillas to maintain his health gains and pursue a fulfilling life. Stay tuned, because what's coming next shows just how far he's come.
I'm really excited about life and all the things I'm going to be able to start doing.
You're getting the hang of this.
All right.
Yeah, you got that, bud.
I'm still working hard to lose more, and I'm going to get my last skin removal. And I'm going to do what I need to get to my target and achieve what I need to get healthy and stay healthy for the rest of my life.
Get a load of this. Dr. Now lays it out for Brianne that tipping the scales at over 700 pounds at just 30 years old means it's high time for a mega change. He's offering her a spot in his famous weight loss program, but the catch: she needs to pack up her bags and move to Houston. Brianne, pumped and ready, says she's all in. You think this is wild? Just wait for what's coming up.
Brianne, you're 30 years old and over 700 pounds. The only hope is to change now. So if I accept you into my program, you will need to move down to Houston. Are you willing to do that?
100%.
Good.
All right, here comes the drama. Dr. Now has set a whopper of a challenge for Brianne. Shed 120 pounds in 2 short months. She's up for the challenge, stepping onto the scale with high hopes. But oh boy, nerves kick in and suddenly she's feeling queasy. In a twist no one saw coming, she's got to pause the weigh-in for an emergency barf break. Stick around, it gets even juicier.
Doc told me I had to lose 120 pounds in 2 months. So that means I need to have made it down to 622 today.
Hey Brianne, how are you?
Hang on a second. I need a barf.
We should take her to the hospital. After running some tests, we were able to determine that Brianne currently is suffering from some food poisoning.
Oh boy, here's where things get really tangled. After some serious tummy troubles and a scare with unexpected bleeding, Brianne rushes to the hospital. The bombshell? She might be pregnant, which is a total head spinner because she thought her size made that impossible. With emotions running high and her plans in a twist, the journey just got a lot more complicated. Buckle up, because there's another curveball just around the corner.
You'll never believe what Dr. Now told me. He said I was pregnant and that it's possible I may have had a miscarriage. Pregnant. That was something I hadn't even considered as a possibility. I know when I was back in Oregon, Rick and me had some time together where we got to be intimate with each other. But I thought that being a mom was just something that was impossible for me.
You won't believe what's next. Dr. Now has to figure out how Brianne's possible bun in the oven will affect her weight loss surgery plans. With everything up in the air, he lays out the need for some serious blood work to keep tabs on what's actually happening. This adds a whole new layer of drama to Brianne's already packed journey. Don't go anywhere, because the next bit is a real doozy.
So, in order to determine, we're gonna have to look at your level of the pregnancy test for the next week or two, okay?
Okay.
Your HCG was very high. That's the hormone that is secreted from the placenta we're measuring.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very high.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you lost pregnancy, we'll see a significant dip down on that.
Okay.
In about 3-4 weeks, they'll come to 0.
Hold on to your seats, folks. During another heart-to-heart, Dr. Now checks in on Brianne, stressing that no matter the baby news, she can't let her health goals slide off the radar. He's tweaking her plan to fit her new circumstances, aiming to keep her on the straight and narrow. The situation is still super tense, but you've got to see what happens next.
I'm still looking forward to having skin surgeries, and it's hard because something that I've wanted for so long is like right in my hands and could be slipping, and it's just hard. What Dr. Now said, that this does show that I can get pregnant, that did make me feel good because now I can possibly start a family with Rick.
It's a total cliffhanger. Guess who's back? Just rolled out of the hospital, and she's both jazzed to be home and totally freaking out about it. The woman shares her mixed bag of emotions about flying solo at home after the safety net of the hospital. She's got Bella in her corner, but once Bella jets, it's all on her. Freedom tastes sweet, but oh boy, the solo act is nerve-wracking. Check out what's brewing next when the diet drama unfolds.
Today I'm home after being in the hospital for a while, and I feel really good to have my freedom again. But to be honest. I'm real scared about being here because living alone at home freaks me out. I can't imagine going to work, but I have no choice. I've had Bella help me as much as I need her help for.
All right, diet or delight? Tough call. She's wrestling with her diet, pondering why she shouldn't just treat herself if the end game is all the same. While munching down, she's hit by a wave of guilty pleasure. But her family's not having it, especially her daughter, who's all kinds of worried. Brace yourselves, folks, because the home drama is about to get extra spicy.
So, I've been following the diet. Sometimes it's just like, why bother? If food makes me happy and I'm gonna die anyways.
Really hard to watch my mom like this.
It's so good, it makes me want to cry.
Is it actually really that good?
It really is.
It breaks my heart seeing my mom.
Home sweet home. More like home sweat home, thanks to the busted AC. Initially all seemed well, but then the scene got dicey real quick. From chilling to chillingly overwhelming, our gal is struggling to spot any silver lining amidst the homecoming chaos. Stick around, you won't want to miss the meltdown that's on the horizon.
At first, everything was fine, and then everything went south really fast.
I just want to go back. I'm so disappointed about the Central Air situation.
And it just progressively got worse.
I'm so overwhelmed. Stop shoving food like that, please.
It's really hard to watch her spiral like that.
You could cut the tension with a knife here. The family's going through it, with her daughter trying to sprinkle some positivity into the mix, but let's just say it's not taking. The emotional roller coaster they're riding is getting bumpier by the minute. Wait till you see how they navigate the next curveball.
People are helping you. People want good things for you. That is a positive.
I want $6 million. Was that helping anything?
Yeah, and people in hell want ice water, Mom.
See, we all want, and it doesn't work.
Well, it's already working, Mom. Look at where you're at. Look at who is here for you.
Against all odds, our heroine is clocking in some wins. Despite a rough month, she's hustling hard on her weight loss and getting a bit more mobile. Swapping the walker for wobbly walks, she's pushing limits and taking names. Don't go anywhere, because her road to recovery is just heating up.
This past month has just been hard. Harder than I thought it would be. But I haven't let that stop me from working hard to make it to my weight loss and mobility goals. And I know I've made more progress this past month because I'm back to handling more on my own. I still need my walker if I get too tired, but I can walk some without it now, so I'm using it a lot less. It's just when I push myself too hard that I have to get it.
Big moves are being made. She's sticking to the diet, mostly, but isn't shy about sneaking in a cheeky treat here and there. With a hospital visit looming to check her progress, she's all in, hoping her efforts will pave the way to surgery in Houston. Stay tuned, because the lead up to her hospital check-in is bound to be a doozy.
It's way too hard without something stopping me from eating, and help me change my habits because I just can't do it on my own. So I desperately need to get weight loss surgery, or I'm not going to be able to succeed at this and change my life the way I need. And I've worked really hard to be able to move towards getting it. And hopefully when I go to the hospital next week, it all goes as planned.
Can I get some lunch? Not my feet. Alright, kicking things off with a classic mix-up, Latonya wants lunch, not a foot rub. She's got a big personality and an even bigger appetite, and she's not shy about it. It's a quirky reminder of her ongoing battles with diet, wrapped in a bit of comic relief. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more real, keep your eyes peeled for what's next.
I barely can even, take care of my fiance as a woman because of me being overweight, and I don't want to be unfair to him. He's completely devoted to me because I helped him get out of prison.
He's completely devoted to me because I helped him get out of prison. You won't believe this. Latonya lays down the loyalty card, tying her fiance's devotion to her bold rescue mission from the slammer. It's a mix of drama and gratitude, all stirred up in the pot of their complex relationship. And oh boy, you've got to stick around for the juicy bits coming up.
But still, I don't want him to feel like he have to take care of me,
Anything she asks me to do, I help her with. And she don't want to be a burden on me, but she not a burden, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna let me help her cook, because she know I can't cook.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me. Boom, truth bomb dropped. Latonya hits us with the hard truth about her unhealthy noshing habits and how tough it is to quit. It's like trying to say no to grandma's cookies. Nearly impossible. This is a raw peek into her struggle, and yep, there's more gold to mine just around the corner.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long, it's hard to change that. So I'm disappointed in myself for letting myself get to this place. But, you know, you can't change the past.
But then when I was 12, everything changed because that's when my mom died very suddenly. Whoa, things just got deep. Latonya shares the devastating game changer of losing her mom at 12, which really turned her world upside down. This is the root of her food as comfort habit, filling the void with every bite. Hang tight because the ride on this emotional roller coaster is about to get bumpier.
And I love eating for that reason, because food always meant love. But then when I was 12, everything changed, because that's when my mom died very suddenly. My mother had asthma real bad, so one night she was having an attack. So my older brother, Terry, took mom to the hospital, and before she left,
it was the food that made me feel better. Here's a shocker, not. After flying the coop young, Latonya found her solace in snacks, turning food into her feel-good friend. It's a glimpse into how her comfort eating started, packing more layers than a triple-decker sandwich. And guess what? The saga continues, and you won't want to miss what's up next.
It was the food that made me feel better. I was going to drop out of school, but my godmother got a hold of me and made me finish.
Latonya going through a depression. She started eating more and staying to herself a lot, and that bothered me. I can't really explain it, but she changed a lot.
You know how God worked things out. Get a load of this cosmic coincidence. Latonya dishes on how fate, and maybe a bit of divine matchmaking, brought her and her beau together, showing her unshakable optimism through the health storms. It's a sweet nod to the man upstairs. And trust me, the sweetness doesn't stop here.
Know how God worked things out. But now, I need to be able to live long enough for us to grow old together. A few years back, I went to see Dr. Now. But I don't think he ever took me really seriously, because I decided that I wasn't ready yet. I couldn't commit to doing a program. But now I'm thinking that I need to go back and see him again.
Alright, baby. Thanks big, short, but oh so sweet. Latonya gives a quick thanks to her nephew Adrian for being her errand hero, highlighting her reliance on family for even the small stuff. This brief exchange paints a picture of her daily life, dependent yet deeply connected. Keep watching, because the family fun is just heating up.
Yeah. Would you tell Adrian I'm coming? Please. And you guys can go on and get the boards and stuff ready, so it can be already ready.
All right, baby.
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
Everybody got a hobby, and food is my hobby. And here's the kicker. While cruising the grocery aisles, Latonya admits food is her hobby. This lighthearted confession shows her love for food shopping is as strong as her cravings. It's a fun little twist to her story, showing food is more than just sustenance. It's her sport, and there's more tasty tales right around the corner.
Once I get inside, I'll be in the store for hours because I don't know the next time when I'm gonna go. Everybody got a hobby, and food is my hobby. Oh, y'all get some donuts.
The glazed donuts?
Get the strawberry ones too, them different. I eat about 6 times per day.
It's so hard to stop because the food. It just feels so good, you know? Here comes another zinger. Latonya confesses her struggle with ditching her foodie habits, describing eating as blissful as a day at the spa. It's a straightforward look at her battle with comfort eating, stubborn as an old cat. Hang on, because the grand finale is about to dish out the ultimate comfort food for thought.
I won't be around a lot longer. I want to change that. I want to save my life, because I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to be in this body. My body feel like it's my prison. I'm ready to get out of it.